Hi, and welcome to my April 8th video update. Doing something a little bit different tonight. I am actually hand holding the camera because I'm going to move around a little bit because I've been doing some cleanup down here in my studio. I have a lot of junk down here, and I have a lot of valuable stuff. So as I'm spending more time here in my basement studio, I'm bothered more and more by this junky look, and so I wanted to clean that up, and it was time. So I've thrown away some things. I'm also sitting down here at this desk a lot more, and so and it was just cluttered with stuff, as you can see in the picture, and so I've got that cleaned up a little bit, and I'll show you that in a minute. And I started by moving some of the shelves around that I already had, repositioning them into the corner where I had a stand for doing product shots. And now I've added another shelf. I designed it and I've made it so it has cubbies for my lenses, and I've put some of them in there and I've labeled a little bit, so we'll see that. So actually, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, I'm up on my feet, and I've actually got this little Amaron LED light attached to a little setup with my shoulder pod. I'll show that to you later. But so this is the desk I was just sitting at, and see how nice and neat it looks now compared to the other pictures. And so this Amaron light is lighting things up, and this is the shelf that I built to put on top of one of my other shelves. So I can store all my light stands and umbrellas and other tripods and things. I can store those down on those shelves when I'm not using them. And I've organized these. I've got some silverware drawers that we had from IKEA, and so these are batteries. This is my battery drawer, a variety of batteries, and lens covers and hoods. And then over here are wires and holders. You know, you buy these things and you get these little stands for them. So these are all, and there's my wireless mic, my Ceramonic mic, and I'm using the SmartLav Plus right now. And I haven't really quite figured out what I'm going to put in these two shelves, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. But this is what I really am excited about, is to have a place for each one of my lenses, and I've labeled them with pencil. Eventually I'll paint this, but so I have all of my lenses and my EM5 Mark II and my EM1 there, my Panasonic here, my TG tracker, and the Yi action camera, and some other stands. And then up here I have my Samsung monitor that I got to use in my laptop when I first stopped working. But I'm going to use that now. I can hook it into, I've got to set up some power connector here, and I can hook it in HDMI cable to my old laptop and use that for tethered shooting. So as people can see their image up there as I shoot them on the wall over there, or at least that's the plan. I don't do a whole lot of portraits or anything like that, but for training purposes it might be useful. And so this is all, this was all a mess down here, and it's sort of cleaned up. I've still got some stuff to go. I'm deciding things that I'm going to throw away. And over here's my old desk, and it's now a total disaster. And that's where the monitor used to go, in that little hole there. So now these are the next areas for me to clean up. And one of the other things that I'm eventually want to put this roll of paper up on a pipe so I can use that as a backdrop. But that's what I've been doing. And then the other thing, the new thing I bought this Mi Photo Backpack Air, and it's a pretty neat tripod. And this center column comes out, and it can be used as a selfie stick. It has a holder for a cell phone or a smartphone, and it has a Bluetooth trigger, so that should be sort of cool. It's very lightweight, folds up very small. I think it's 10 and a half inches or so when it's folded up, and so I'm hoping that that will encourage me to take it with me more on trips. All right, so a real quick tour of some of the changes I've made in my studio to try to clean it up a bit and take advantage of space that I have. Okay, so again, thanks for checking in, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next update. Bye.